One birthday or Christmas, they bought their young daughter a regular, run-of-the-mill doll. The doll was loved by the young girl, but as with most toys and children's possession, the doll was later largely forgotten as the daughter outgrew it. Eventually, the children moved out of home. About 11 years later, the family were having a clean out of the attic when they stumbled across a rather odd-looking doll. Their doll was wrinkled, aged, like that of a very aged person. The arms were stiff and mummified, wrinkles running along their length. It was when they recognized the clothing and other items in the box that their blood ran cold. It was their daughter's doll, once baby-faced. It had now aged. Incredibly, it had aged in much the same way a human does. The wrinkles were all in the right areas, but it was the eyes that were most haunting. Once those of a doll's they now looked human. Looking in them, they could almost detect a presence, a wisdom, a spirit. The family got rid of the doll, and the new owners soon parted ways with it to a new owner. It is not known where the doll is today or even what it looks like. There is a bit of debate as to how the doll aged. A few people, doll collectors, and the like say that the plastic or organic material had degraded, a kind of rot. However, many counter those claims with the fact that doll rot generally leaves a doll cracked. Those who take the paranormal stand in regards to this curiosity believe it possibly has an attachment. Maybe some entity has taken up residence from the doll, possibly way back when the daughter would still play with it. Okiku, aka the Haunted Doll of Hokkaido, is a creepy old Japanese doll residing at a temple that allegedly grows human hair. Obviously, it's also said to be haunted by the spirit of a little girl. There are various legends regarding this doll. The most popular one speaks of a traditional Japanese doll bought by a 17-year-old boy who bought it for his little sister in 1918. It is said that the 3-year-old girl, she loved the doll very much, took it everywhere with her, and slept with it every night. But as is often the case in these creepy legends, she died one day after catching a cold. And that's when things started getting strange. The girl's family kept the doll she loved so much, placed in a small shrine for remembrance. They named it Okiku, after their lost daughter, and started praying to it. At one point, they noticed something very unusual. The doll, which had an okappa hairstyle cropped at around jawline length and with a small fringe over the forehead, now had noticeably longer hair. They took this as a sign that the doll was haunted by the little girl's spirit. In 1938, Kikuko's family decided to move from Hokkaido. Only instead of taking their daughter's doll with them, they agreed that it would be best for it to remain on the island. So they entrusted it to the monks at Monenji Temple and shared with them its creepy secret. Okiku has been residing at the temple ever since, and people often come to see its legendary human hair for themselves, but they are not allowed to photograph it. Nowadays, Okiku has long hair flowing down all the way to its knees. It would probably be a lot longer, but the monks make sure to trim it from time to time. That's a dangerous thing to do to a haunted doll. But Grape reports that one of the monks started doing it after having a dream of Okiku asking him to do it. Nobody has been able to explain why the doll's hair keeps growing.
Thank you so much for watching. Let's try to get to 50 or 100 subscribers.